Alright, we're going to try this again because I didn't have my headphone on. I didn't have my mic on. It's Friday, guys. We're at it. We're 0 for 1 to start the day. Apple had gapped up. It came down. It broke a bear flag structure. I took it. Got stopped out. No harm, no foul. I got out. So we're 0 for 1 to start this beautiful Friday. What I was saying before I realized I didn't have my mic in. I like Fridays. Fridays, you get a lot of theta decay. I'm probably going to be patient this morning unless something really sets up. I jumped the gun on Apple, hoping for a gap fill there. The contracts were so cheap. It was worth the risk. And you got to take shots. You can't get mad when you're wrong. You evaluate your risk to reward. And if it's there and the reward was there. I mean, we broke this structure here. I hopped in. We hit VWAP. We reversed the other way. I got out. It happens. But we gapped up on the Qs. It was the same short as yesterday, same level, came back, and now it looks like we want to climb higher. Clear break of structure right now. I like confluence. So we gapped up, sign of strength. We tried a little break. We didn't get there. We got held a little bit higher than the lows, and we're breaking the structure right now. So we have essentially a break of structure and a mini bull flag, if you want to call that a mini flag. Again, I'm trading 1 minute now because it's still early in the morning. As the day goes on, I won't do that. And it looks like we're going to fail this level as well. So maybe I was earlier to the party, but I'm not going to revenge trade Apple as much as I'd love to. I'm not going to do it. It's just so strong. And for the GAN fans, Apple it's a change of trend based on a 199-day cycle. And I don't know if I can show this to you here, but I'll try on this little screen. Can you see this one? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. So right here was a projected trend change based on the GAN method. What is the GAN method? There's a bunch of them. Just a straight 199-day cycle. And so here's the thing: you don't know how it's going to manifest. You don't know if it's going to go up or down. It's easy to look back and say, "Look at this! This candle sticks out on the chart." But what are we doing? You'd think new cycle we were up high. It doesn't always have to reverse. A new cycle could be up again. So it looks like we're in this uptick. I mean, Apple's along, guys. It's such a freaking brute. And that's probably going to carry the market along with it, is what's happening today, because NVIDIA's not doing much. So we're going to keep an eye on her. Yeah, I was completely wrong. So I guess twisted teas are not gluten free. I think most liquor is. Most hard liquor. I mean, bartender by trade, guys, and I used to tell people that, and I hope I wasn't wrong. I suppose we'll put a credit into the Google machine here, and we'll find out. Is liquor gluten free? Yes, pure distilled liquor is, yes. Pure distilled liquor is gluten-free. Not the twisties. I went through a twisted tea kick. Who did? I'm on a fireball kick right now. I didn't even know I liked whiskey until they put cinnamon in it, and I freaking love it. Break a bear flag. VWAP tap. This is a long here, folks. Let's get long. Get long. These contracts are cheap. Do I wanna get in? I mean, 496s. Gosh, there's a lot of risk to reward there. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. But again, I'm gonna let theta decay. I'm probably gonna hit this a lot harder on the close. Would be my guess. Do we have a sort of trend line going? Yes, and it's up. And it is up. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Hope you guys can hear me. Is my audio working? It is. Beautiful. One of these days, somebody's going to start watching me. I feel it. Feel it. Can you feel alive tonight? Again, We're looking for a big move. We've gotten an up and a down so far. Complete rejection on the 5-minute though. I mean, that's, you know, do you short this again? You're almost there. We didn't get there and the selling came in. I gotta get the book open. What am I doing here, Clayton? Clayton, wake up, Clayton. Let's go. All right. Oops. Options chain advance. That's what we want. We want the book. Rivian could go to 1045 today. It could happen. It could absolutely happen. If we get through 1026, could be a long. Let's see where these orders are at today on the old rivs. I'm looking at, hold on a second. We're looking at the Qs. Buyers coming in, sellers up there at 494.80s. Let's see, that's that short again. If we're gonna go, it's gonna go right now. Just if we're gonna go, it's gonna go right now. I don't believe in the move. I don't. This morning push will fade away. God, Rivian just, every time it hits 10, it bounces the direction. It's just reversed long every freaking time it hits there. Well, I mean, we got a win yesterday. We pieced out half the trade. I tried to hold it all day, really. Essentially, 10.10 was going to be my stop. I think I let it go to 10.13, 10.15. Because at that point, with the deltas and the price of the contract, didn't hurt. But we gave a little bit back. You hate to do that, but it happens. Let's see what happens when we get to this trend line here. Okay, this chop sideways, this action, guys, I don't want any part of this. It just eat you. It just eat you alive. Anyways, let's go to Rivian. Let's see, big order at 1020. That's why we're not pushing through that. Yep. I want to see if that guy is still sitting down there at 990s. 25,000 to buy at 990 with 16,000 in front. But I mean, 26,000 at 10. Gosh, a lot of shares being traded in this. It's just because it's so cheap. You know what I mean? Like size-wise, $10 times, you know, 1,000 isn't that crazy. Look at that tap. I mean, we want to go for it. We want this, and we're gonna get it. It's just a matter of like, where's your reward? This is such a strong short right now. We pushed through it once. We tried. We reversed. We're pushing through it again. I'm going to look elsewhere for some opportunity. What else we got? What's Palantir doing today? Palantir. I mean, wow, Netflix, you crazy song. How am I not watching you? Apple. Or no, Rivian will get rid of you. Look at the gap up and just holding. I have to look at that. It'd be crazy not to. Yeah, I mean, you get that first little push, the market's trying to figure itself out. We'll get another push before lunch, and then, like I said, I'll probably hit a cardinal close. Man, that fill was terrible. But sometimes they get away from you. You just can't. Sometimes you got to get out. You're trading options here, guys. Sometimes you got to just send a market order and fucking bite the bullet. It happens. All right, let's go to Netflix. I mean, on a $700 stock, these things are probably crazy, but it's Friday. We can afford to trade them. Yeah, gosh, at the monies are $600. Crazy. IV 70%. It's up there, but I mean, that's not insane. It's definitely high. Volume, not a lot of volume. 5,000, 2,000. Whereas in the Qs, we've traded 28,000, 33,000, 46,000, 20. We've traded 100,000 contracts already. So there's the break we were waiting for. Here's the short. Can it bust through here? Yep. Is it ripping the stops? So your first level, here's 495.35. Oh man. Oh man. Contracts I'm watching aren't really moving. They're not. Look, that thing's been a short every time. We didn't even get there last time. Are we double topping here? Are we double topping? Are we OB topping? Knicks fan in the room, anybody? I don't think we have them anymore. Now, Netflix just broke out a flag. Yeah, which is this a blue sky setup? Where can we even go? I feel like Netflix has probably been up here before. No, I mean, damn, damn Netflix, beast. Just long Netflix every day of your life. And I didn't see the numbers. Not that I really care because I don't. I don't even watch Netflix, guys. I read books. I consume enough YouTube every day. That's probably all I need in my life. That's really all I need. Look at that. We gained a subscriber. We gained a subscriber. We like it. We're moving up. iClay.trades trend up. Don't short this guy. We're going long, baby. Look at it. That's pretty strong. I mean, what's our IV percentage on these guys? So I was messing with the feed, trying to get a way to show you guys the contracts in the background, but it's just so small. It's hard to read. I gotta figure out how to magnify it. So then you can actually see the live action. Because options trades, it's a whole different game than trading shares. You can be right and still lose in the options world. It happens all the time. Because being right in the options world, you're not just falling price. Am I falling price? Yes. The derivative, which is the options contract, the underlying is the stock or the ETF or whatever we're trading. But you can be right and get movement and be wrong because you have, delta, and theta, and vega, and rho, and you have all these Greeks. Now, while it's not important to know the Black-Scholes model perfectly, it is important to know what it consists of. But if I watched an interview on YouTube the other night of a market maker. Didn't even show his face. Like, it's like, who cares? Like, he's really revealing secrets, maybe. But either way, he talks about it. They use that. They used all those. And I do too, to a degree, but not to the level they are. But even he'll tell you, you get a 3 standard deviation move, and it happens all the time, like just out of whack, boom. So they help, but at the end of the day, it's all risk versus reward. Winners bigger than losers. Getting out when you're wrong. The game's simple. You just have to be robotic and play it the right way. I mean, theoretically, if you have the right return, you can be right less than half of the time. If you're right 4 out of 10 times, you can be a winning trader if you're that good at taking profits at the right levels and letting them run. The issue I run into is when you're in the trade, it seems like, you look back, I should have let that go. When you're in the trade and the money and the P&L is going up, you got to lock it in. It's unrealized, just like looking back. But I'll tell you what here. Now Apple's hitting a freaking wall. Market, this is a tough level to get through. It really is. The next, in case you're curious, the next GAN level, 498s. And I hate to be like this guy was a freaking genius, but what's that candle high? That's 497, 496.50. Have we not touched 4? I thought we got to 498. Just not recently, maybe. What's this level? Oh, 498s. I'm not saying the man was a genius, but the man was a genius. I am a devout GAN disciple myself. It's just implementing it. And that's why I've been working on straddles, just because when you get these big projected moves, a new cycle starts, you don't know which way it's going to go. It doesn't always, the next trend is not always down again, is what I've learned. But if you just straddle them at the money calls, same exact one, by the same call, same put, same price, and if you get movement, you can win on the IV going up, you can win on the big move. I did an example, where did we gap? I can't remember what day we gapped up. I believe it was this day right here. And that would have paid you both ways. You could have got out. I mean, again, that's looking backwards and saying that. And, of course, that's not how trading works. If that was the case, we'd all be doing it. But, hey, if it was easy, we'd all be doing it. I think we are all doing it. After COVID, I think we all are doing it. See, look, if you believe in it here, it's giving you a chance to get in. You're trend up, but again, almost to a T are we hitting that high from yesterday. Actually, it wasn't yesterday's high. Afternoon high, 495.35. I think we take it, guys. I think we go at least up here at 496. But it's just, I'm not seeing. So now you got a mini trend within a trend. We just broke that structure. See if this one holds down here. It's just the market's strong. You know, up 0.7. The contracts I'm following are just staying the same exact price. Okay, I'm not actually going to trade you Netflix, so you can get off my screen. I'm not spending $500 a contract, guys. I'm just not doing it. Not doing it. We can switch to the 2-minute now. Through the morning push. Trend higher still. And this is where we're going to get a move. Usually we get a move here. It's Friday. Do people want to go to lunch early? Do people want to take off half a day? Let's see where this psychological mindset. And don't forget, I mean, these charts, what are these charts telling us? They're just telling us where are their buyers and sellers. At its core, what is the stock market? It's a market. So what does that mean? It means somebody's buying something and somebody's selling something. So it's just, all it is what somebody's willing to pay. You know what I mean? Like, is AMD at a PE of 5 million worth it? No, not at all. But people are still buying it, and that's all that matters. Fundamentals as a day trader mean nothing to us. We're trading moves. We're trading charts. We're trading the psychology of what. Man, this is a pretty good double top here on the SPY, almost a triple top. So we did break out on the NASDAQ higher, but the SPY failed to get to highs twice now. That's a sign of weakness. And Apple, you son of a bitch, now you're going to come in. I mean, I got, again, you got to be robotic with it. When it tapped this, I got out. Let's see if we fail this level here, though. Let's see if we fail this level here. The SPY's headed south, down and down. We're right at a trend here on the SPY, though. It's a choppy little range. It is one choppy little range. But I'm looking for something good to set up. And I do vape, guys. Nicotine. It's nicotine. It's not weed. It's just nicotine. Love to see the algo step in here. Just run everybody stops. Rip down. Fill the gap. But sometimes you don't gap fill, guys. Sometimes we can be up for a 2% day. I mean, God, the risk reward is so there on a long-term hold. But we're gonna let things settle down. I mean, you got weeklies expiring today, so we could get some movement. We might not at all. I mean, we literally might not at all. But what's our weekly range? Could be important. Might mean nothing. Everybody's got a theory, none of them work. Small consolidation doji candle here. This could be double topish, and this is what I was talking about. Like, see, we wicked here twice. These are weeklies. These are weeklies, and again, I don't want to do what I think the market's going to do because that gets you in trouble. What is the market doing right now? We're trend up. We are trend up. Trend is your friend, guys. And we wick down, and it looks like we're going up. We got down here, and we pop right back. The weekly range, that's what I was doing. The weekly range, high 498.83 to low 487.57, $11 range. You know, so I mean, this thing could go either way. But it's on the weekly. We're holding that. We're holding that. They bought up the dip. Look at this freaking strong ass trend on the daily. Can we get any? Look at that strong trend. And you use the extremes. You use the extremes. It's just definitely what you need. Yeah, I mean, maybe we haven't touched the bottom end of this range in forever. We're actually in another little trend here that's stronger. Look at this one. Should we draw a circle, guys? I do love circles. I love math, numerology, numbers. I love circles. Everything points to a price of 50. It points to highs. I mean, we're gonna get there. It's just a matter of what. Okay, here comes the algo rip. I think. Not even. We'll break a structure. Oh, I don't think we're gonna break this. Man, Apple. Yeah, look, it gets bought right back up. Apple gapped up 250. Apple usually is a slow mover. Well, I like to stay away. Like, we were just lowering these contracts. There's still cheaper thetas coming out. Huh. Is there any unusual activity where people hedging? 490s. And then, wow, I mean, there's some action up here on the high side of this options chain. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that's a big wick there, guys. You like to see that if you're on the long side. But NVIDIA doing nothing, just range bound, boring. SPY did tap that range. We can complete this now. Yeah, I mean, we're still trend up. And again, you don't fight that until you do. 495.30 is such a strong one. I don't know. But if I were a betting man, and this is 10:20 on Friday morning, I'm gonna guess we close at either close to 492s, 492.20s to 492.40s, or we get up to 498. One or the other. Pick your poison. Split that in half, or probably right where we're at. Market needs to make up its mind. Price drop. Monitor. I mean, I've got 4 monitors already, but you always want more. Looking for a GPU deal. That's what we want. A good GPU deal. Can you feel the love tonight? It's Friday. I don't even know if I'm going to go out tonight. Probably not. Trying to get my office space done at my house. We got the electric ran for the most part. I got to add another box in for some extra plugins. But other than that, it's going to be sweet. Stick around, guys. It's going to be sweet. Like I said, bartender by trade. I also have a bar I'm building, and that'll come later. I'm thinking iClay.trades. This is iClay.trades, so I have iClay.10s, and then iClay Rising coming soon. So I try not to be too spiritual with you here. It's not even spirituality anymore. It's crazy we have to label it that. Esoterica is not so esoteric as it used to be. As we all wake up and find out who we are, what we are capable of, it won't be labeled spirituality anymore. It'll just be reality. Gosh, so if we start to come down here, there's a trade that I've played before. This little hammer candle here. You get in when it breaks this lower part, then your stops here, which we already been stopped out. But again, that's me hoping for a break in structure and thinking the market's going to do this. We don't do that around here. What is the market doing? What is the market telling us? And it's telling us we're trend up. I do like this fucking reversal on Apple. Do I want to revenge trade you, Apple? I might. Do it for the gram, y'all. Do it for the gram. See how cheap they are. They're probably like $10 now. Or 11. It's crazy. I sold them at 11 up here, right on this top of this candle, and now we're down here. It just shows you they will eat this fucking shit. Okay, this is really looking like a take here on both. With a tight stop would be here. Yeah. Okay. It's action time. So if we get a rip down, I want to be in on it, guys. I want to be in on it. No, I don't know that I do want to be in on it. It's just IV's right in line, 24 percentage points. Yeah, 23, 24. That's fine. I can live with that. God, data's a lie there. See, that's why you don't fight the trend. That's why I didn't take that short. The market still, we gapped up. We pushed. Profit taking, pushed. Profit taking. If anything, it's a long here. I mean, look at, we wicked. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Rivian, just die already. Nobody's buying your cars. Like, I mean, I have actually seen a Rivian on the road, which is crazy for my small little town that I'm in. I'm in a rural town in Warren, Pennsylvania, about an hour south of Erie. I have seen one Rivian. I saw there's somebody in town that has a Cybertruck too, which is crazy. They have a Cybertruck because that's pretty cool. The chop is real, kids. The chop is real. You don't trade the chop. Why don't we trade the chop? Because it's a waste of time, a waste of money. We're hunting for moves. Good moves hunting, if you will. SPY breaking structure. I like that take. It's noticeably weaker than the Qs today. We're going to take a peek see. We are going to take a peek see here. 583.40. We got some sellers. Then they just busted through. Nope, back down. All right, I'm thinking maybe the SPY. Why am I just so biased? And that's what I gotta not do. I mean, the market's going up. I'm not looking for shorts. It's just dumb. I'm being dumb. I'm being silly. Clayton, you're being silly. But Apple might fall off this cliff, but that gap fill, that risk to reward is there, and that's the one I freaking want. But that's me revenge trading. Look, there it goes as I say this out loud. Yep. But I mean, it's very flag-esque here. I mean, you get that little, it'll really look like it's blowing in the wind. SPY trying to hold break of structure. Q's just strong. The Q's is just strong, guys. So you'd probably be looking for long somewhere in that sector. I want to see something crazy like a freaking gap fill all the way down here on Apple. Where reward be 232. Well, 233 is a strong level, so we hold 233. That's $1.94. The risk again would be right here, which is, I mean, the risk to reward is there. It's definitely there. It's just it's so strong that I'm not gonna fight the trend. I'm just not gonna do it. I like to see clear direction. Kind of a slow Friday. Problem is I can buy a million of these contracts. They're just so far out of the money though that and Apple doesn't move that much. Oh, let's see what the stars are doing, guys. Let's see what the energy available to us is today. Venus just rose. That hasn't done shit really the last couple days. There was a grand cross that hit the one day, and it just fucking, it was insane. Everybody thought the market was going to just completely rip the other way. Of course, I cashed out. I was sitting on the ass. It was within $1 getting filled, so I just ripped the trigger. And by the time I go pull the other order, because I wanted to lock that profit, and it just filled that too. And then it ripped down. It was a freaking ridiculous trade. It happens though. That break of Apple there is a fucking, I mean, this is just bamboozlement that I'm not going to buy into. It's too strong today. Let's look for some clear direction. Patience. Let's be patient. Why do I have 2 2-minute charts up? And we're at the trend line. See, I mean, just absolute freaking bamboozlement. Oh, see, these are GAN levels. I don't know if you can see that. All based on a circle. And the last one that hit was freaking just genius play. With some big brain shit, guys. But again, I can look back on it and say, oh, the man's a genius. But as you're watching the chart develop, you don't know which way. You can't look left when you're trying to figure out what way it's going right. But let's just see if we got anything today. What do we got? So we need 23. By the way, 23andMe. Anybody hear about that? The whole board stepped down. Rumor has it, unethical practices. I mean, they've got everybody's information in your biochemistry. Something's happening, folks. Something's happening. Jupiter is in retrograde. Pluto, no longer in retrograde. We're going to go into Pisces. Or Aquarius, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going into Aquarius. We were there, and then Pluto went retrograde and dipped back. 2940 was a longitude, I believe. 2840, 2940 was always a longitude on Rivian. So, snap, crackle, pop as we head south. Yeah, see, look at the bamboozlement. It hit that trend line and just ripped. It just ripped the other way. Trend is your friend. I should have hopped in there. I should have. And that's what I get for being so short bias. Why? Because I think it's going to do that. In my opinion, it means nothing, kids. It means nothing. Look at the risk reward there. But are we going to change trends now? Are we going to trend down? It does not look that way. Friday afternoon, let's push this freaking thing to highs. Yeah, look at those 5 minute, 3 5-minute wicks like that. Almost got to the trend line. Apple is just, I'm looking at Apple and there's just so much room here. It just keeps grabbing my attention. Huh. Now we're breaking down. Eyes on Rivian at $10 break again. I got to keep eyes on Rivian at all times. Just have to. Hoping today's the day for Rivian. I got a little bit. We got 10, I think I got it at 10:05 yesterday, out at 994, 95, something like that. Whoa. So that's pretty wild. The IV, or why is that? Man, these things have been staying. So I've been following these $10 puts on Rivian. There's 16 on the ask right now. Bidding 14. Yesterday, I think I saw it tick 18, 19. I think I got out at 18. But then I got stopped back out the other way. So that's interesting. Oh, those are calls. Sorry, guys. I knew something was fishy. Yeah, $10 call or $10 puts are only 3 pennies, guys. I might buy fucking 100 of these things. Just kidding. I'm not going to, but. It just doesn't look like that's going to happen today, does it? We're almost trading even on these right now, which is interesting. Look at that breakdown on Apple. I should have revenge traded it. I should have absolutely revenge traded it. That's the move I was looking for earlier, guys. But again, that trade was there again too. Overall market holding up a little bit better. It's just Apple's been a beast. I'm not going to get in this way as much as I would love to. Failed breakout to the downside here, and now we retested the line, because if you had your trend here, double top. Now I'm feeling short. We were trending down for a second. Qs are just strong. Qs are just strong, guys. They're just strong. Need something that's gonna move. What's AMD doing? AMD. Man. Nothing there I like. It's SMCI. 2%. Netflix 10%. Everything else pretty much in line with the market. Look at Apple coming back. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. IWM is down. Even. Okay, maybe this might be a play. I'm gonna be honest something here. We got some weakness. See, I like that. That was a good short. I might be honest something here. And a break of structure. It's just everything's so strong. You know, or just tapping the trend line. Look at that boner candle on Apple. What time is it? 10:30? We could still get a move here. Put my position board up, put a position on it, and I freaking didn't have my mic on, so I deleted that video footage. So I've taken one trade as Apple short. I was wrong, got stopped out, and now it looks like it's going the direction we thought it would originally. That's life. Again, hit your stop, get out. Don't talk yourself into anything. Just do it. It hits it, you're out. You set the trade up before you get into the trade. Do not modify the trade while you're in the trade. Cannot stress that enough. Every time I do that, I get burnt. I get toast. Now, could I have held on and got some back? Yeah, but I mean, with theta decay, I still wouldn't have got it back. No, we're still there, so it didn't matter. It was wrong. All right, let's see if we're trend down now. Are we gonna get some selling? Are we gonna get some selling? Are we gonna get some selling? I'm looking at the book here. Why am I so far up? Scrolling and scrolling, and there we go. Okay. I mean, we're not getting any size until 4480s again. See the bamboozlement here? 33. Let's take a chance. It might be time to short this. I'll let something set up. Let the market come to me. IVs ticked down a couple percent, 0.5%. It just ticked back up. Yeah, it did. Any unusual activity outside? Not really. Failed breakout could indicate strength here. And when I mean not breakout, break down. Tried to break this structure. We did not. We wicked up. Or double bottom in here. This could be a trade, but it's just it's weak. It is weak. Yep. See, here comes the move. Here comes the fucking move. wicking it again. See, if you want to get in long, right here's your spot. It's just such a strong level up here. I don't know if we have the power today to get through, and it's 10:40 now. It's not like taking this trade first thing in the morning. The gusto is gone. The gusto is gone. Kind of a boring morning. Cause baby, baby, baby. Oh, what I did want to look at is that last GN hit here. Yeah, look at that wick, see? By the strength after the dip. Alright, anyways. Which one was it? Was it here? Here. I guess I should probably do so we can see better. Because we had gapped up pretty good. I think it was right here, actually. No, because we were trending down afterwards. It was right here. This bar was a hit. So, this bar was a hit. 493.30s. Interesting. It's right where we're fucking lingering. But what I wanted to see was where we turned down to 477.40. Either way, I think we can come down. I gotta quit thinking that because it's not doing that. I guess when you get up this high consistently all the time, you want it to do that. I can't will it to do anything, or can I? I can't. All right. Back to the Rivian. Back to the drawing board. 10-10 holding. Would you like that? It was all long ago, but it's all coming back to me. All coming back, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, just chop sesh here. Not much opportunity that I'm interested in. 0 for 1. Yeah, kind of uninteresting this morning, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just you got to give and take what the market gives you. And this morning it gave us 2 moves straight off the gate, and that's about it. Let these contracts get cheaper. I don't know, guys. I might call it early here. 11 probably I'm done because there's not much going on. I thought we'd get one more move before lunch, but if it's going to be anything, it's probably a push to highs. I mean, trend up, failed breakdown, shows a sign of strength. I'd love to see it one more time. Apple slowly breaking down. Slowly is the key word. Bump. Anybody have a home phone anymore? Sorry, I'm looking at phone plans, and anybody have a home phone anymore? I don't think anybody has a home phone. I guess my mother does, but that's probably it. Home phone, home phone, home phone. It was lost long ago, but it's all coming back to me now. Man, they offer Walmart. Straight Talk gives you Walmart Plus now. That's interesting. Interesting. Nothing really doing. I'll poke it like, do something. Do something. Can't force it. Spy is fucking taking off here. Let's see what happens if we make a... We're trending down for the time being. And right now is... Ooh. That little wedge that formed. Definitely higher though. Huh. Seen this move before. Tries to break out higher, fails, rejects, and then we go down and break the other way. If that sets up, I will take it, because that play happened yesterday, the day before. I've seen that move. I mean, it's a pretty easy trade if you want to go long. You just stop out at the trend line, which I'd have to lower it, which would be here. So, I mean, you're still a lot of risk. We're trading price action and momentum, and we're getting neither. And we're getting chopped. Let these things deflate. Probably hit it back after lunch is what I'm thinking right now. I don't really like any of this at all. God, these $3 frickin' puts, or these $10 puts on Rivian are $3. It's almost worth taking a chance just in case we get there. But you're not even going to get filled if you try and get out. Could today be the day? See, I'm watching this Q's here again. Let's see what we happen here. If this comes back down in. I want to catch a move. I'll stick around for this just to see if it happens, guys. For some content. We'll see. We shall see. I just don't know what else to look at. You know, Netflix is moving, but a little rich for my blood today. Maybe at the end of the day I can get out on some. But coin. Okay, wait a minute. There's something. Let's check out the old coin. Coinbase, guys. Let's trade crypto today instead. No PDT on crypto. No PDT on crypto. But it's a 0.5% spread to get in, so that's why I don't trade crypto. It was lost long ago, but it's all coming back. Huh. Kind of choppy up at the top side, trend up though, right at the trend line. Well, that makes me wonder what crypto is doing then. Let's Doge popping. Bitcoin's in. Is that my phone? Yeah, no shit. That's what I was just looking at. Anyways, look at CoinTap. That trend line just it did go up. And see this is what I'm talking about. Failing to break this range out, but we would have to. We got to use the extremes. I'm gonna see what happened. I mean, I was thinking we get one more move right before like a move, like some big boner candles out like a boner in sweatpants. Isn't that what they say? I'm just not really seeing much. Arabian just ripped the other way. Contract's not moving though, because we're not moving enough. 8,000 $10 puts traded today for Rivian, and it's probably everybody getting the fuck out. Maybe some people hedging with it. And we haven't even traded. We traded 3,000 1050 calls, 1,000 $10 calls, so 4,000 versus those two contracts. And 8,000 on one, 8,700. We're moving. People dumping. Well, see, I like this. But just because I want it to work doesn't mean I should take it. Alright, let's throw the old Apple Dabble back up. Ferrari, by the way, cool ticker, race. How cool is that? Ferrari. Oh, a friend of mine keeps telling me about CEG. No way, we got it this morning. Wow. I told him 265 maybe if we got a 263 for sure. Oh man, I gotta show him this. Can you see the price? CEG this morning, I was just looking, I just right now thought about it, so I wasn't paying attention, but it ripped down to 265. As soon as it tapped it, bam, we're back up to 270. It was definitely a buy. That's crazy. Long-term buy, CEG. I don't even remember what they do. Constellation Energy. A friend of mine's all about it. See, there we go. We broke the structure. This is where we got to get in here. Just how much appreciation can we get? Probably get a good amount. See that? Failed to break higher. We ripped down. Now I want to get in here, but I don't know where. It's been a little rangy though. It's been a little rangy. I mean, is this the move? 1053, right before 11. Target would be the range. 23s. Just doing some math in my head here, guys. Where am I going to stop out at? Something we don't like. Yeah, this wants to break down now, but SPY is strong. And again, we're still gapped up. We're still up 0.6, so Are we gonna get a gap fill? Probably not. That's like fucking awesome. Yeah, these contracts are still expensive. My interest is peaked though. My interest is peaked. It's just, are we gonna get that wave of selling? We're getting it right now. I don't like I don't know where to put my stop, and if I don't know where to put my stop, I'm not gonna get in. See, sometimes you just gotta grip and rip, and that was the one. Here comes the move. Here comes the move. Bam! Here comes the bam! Here comes the. I've seen this happen so often though, and you gotta remember. So like you had a false breakdown, and then it tried to push higher, couldn't. False breakout, sign of weakness. Just trying to see what I want to, where would I want to get in. Can't now. Gotta pull the trigger. Double clutch that one because I didn't know where to put my stop. Just the trend line maybe. There'll be more opportunity after lunch. I still don't like the IV in these things. It's ticked down now a little bit. That's good news. Yeah, we're down about 3% on the IV, so that's good. Wow. SPY's it's just staying in this range, this opening morning range. We're still range bound. Yeah, that was the move there. I'm just not confident in it. The market gapped up, held it, and we didn't even make it all the way back down to the closing or the opening range here. We're just strong, guys. We're just strong today. Okay, I like these extremes. I'm gonna give it more time to develop. So we like these extremes. Yeah. Patience. Wait for that wedge to break. Yeah, these contracts are fucking. There was a quick little move there. People took their profits and got the fuck out. Just 492 is a strong level. I just love to see us close there. Keep my eyes out. Keep the eyes out. Retesting these bottom wicks. Yeah, some buyers and stuff. I mean, just people believe in the narrative still. It's a bull market till it's not. $494.80s, $494.70s, $494.60s. They've moved down. If we can get in here, stop there. But if we do get up there, then we're pushing up. The market's telling us. Well, CEG is breaking down. Let's check out some SMCI action. Love that they split it. Love that they split it. Let's do some SMCI because look at that breaking down. Super microcomputer. Engaged in the distribution and manufacture of information technology solutions and other computer products. Its products include Twin Solutions, MP servers, GPU and coprocessor, microcloud, AMD solutions, power supplies, super storage, motherboards, chassis, super workstations, accessories, super rack, and server management products. In case you're wondering what SMCI does, that's what they do. Fucking 106% IV. Yeah, no fucking way. IV crushed. Look at that. Bottom of this trend line. Nice little breakdown again. He gave it to me again too. But you didn't get the appreciation now this far down the chain. When they first move, they don't know how to price them, and you can take advantage of that. That's the edge we play. Because, like, for instance, I was looking pretty far down the chain, and we're now options. The contract price was here. Okay, so it was at a certain dollar amount here. It spiked way down, hit really high. Now even down here, it's the same price as it was up here. So that's, again, the options market, very nuanced, and you have to know that. You get the move, you get out. And you'll know when a move's happening, when it's not. It just takes time, it takes feel. But look at us hold this level here. Choppy. Super freaking choppy. So I think that's going to be it for me, guys. 11:01, angelic. Call it Friday morning. I may stream the close. Actually, I'm probably going to stream the close. I will see y'all then.